Good stuff. Hey, welcome back to our stupid reactions, you idiots. I'm Corbin.
I'm Batman.
I can't wait to hear what Robert Pattinson's voice is. I hope it's deep and raspy and unintelligible.
Deeper and raspier. I want him to just basically be like this.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to understand Batman. He speaks in. What did bats speak in?
Speaking sonar and pee on everything.
Sonar. Thank you, sonar. But yes, the new The Batman trailer dropped last night at the DC FanDome event. This is a highly anticipated one. Any Batman film, I feel like, is highly anticipated. But this one, it has a lot going for it currently because Robert Pattinson, who we think is a very underrated actor,
underrated.
I think he got a bad name from doing the Twilight films. I don't think most of those films were his fault. And then, but do you know who else is? Do you remember who else is in this?
My mom. Yeah, she looks really, really good in this.
Yeah, for sure. Colin Farrell plays Penguin.
I forgot that.
Paul Dano plays Riddler.
I didn't know that.
Hold on. Andy Serkis plays Alfred.
Goodbye, everybody.
And I think what's her name? Something Kravitz plays Catwoman as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember when she was cast.
Yeah.
So, setting the genre aside, if we heard a film had Colin Farrell, Robert Pattinson, Andy Serkis, and okay.
And it's also directed by Matt Reeves, who did the Planet of the Apes and a bunch of other stuff as well.
I gotta tell you, I was in no way, shape, or form wanting or asking or craving another Batman film. But with that cast and that director,
well, it also has Peter Skarsgård in it and Jeffrey Wright from the what's it called, Westworld, as well in it. So
okay,
let's go. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for a nitty gritty Batman. That's what all I've heard about it is that it's going to be gritty Batman. So here we go.
Gritty Batman.
Gritty
Batman. Okay.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
An old school Warner Brothers logo.
Ooh.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge.
Who?
Top is sprung.
Nice.
And the animals I've trapped.
Haven't a clue.
All become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just
Great
me and
song
you.
choice.
Any of this mean anything to you?
Nice costume.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Hey, there he is. Andy Serkis' voice. He looks young.
Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Nice. Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Yeah!
I'm vengeance.
Oh, that's old school.
Whoa! This guy's crazy.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.
Oh. Want something 21. I like that. I like that. Dang.
Nice.
That looked good. That looked gritty. I liked it. Did you notice Paul Dano and Colin Farrell in there? The one I think narrating it, most of it, was Paul Dano being the Riddler, because it was mostly in riddles. I believe
Right.
he hold on, I'm gonna look up. I think, hold on, at 155, that's either Paul Dano or Colin Farrell. I think Colin Farrell is like heavy prosthetics. I think he's like, that doesn't even look like Colin Farrell.
Yeah, I couldn't differentiate because of that. You know, the only one clearly I could understand Andy Serkis's voice, and you could see Robert Pattinson, but the other people I couldn't definitively make out.
I like that. I like that they're making everything extremely gritty. Hold on, I'm looking for. I like the way the bat suit looks.
I do too.
I'm like, because it feels like obviously Matt Reeves has gone his own way, obviously with it, but he's brought a more realistic feel that kind of like Nolan did to Gotham City, as opposed to the way they made Gotham in whatever the Ben Affleck one was. It almost didn't look like a real city. Obviously, these are fake cities, but we want them to feel real. And I think that was one of the issues that they had with, the Batman and Superman films. But oh dang, that batsuit looks cool. That looks really cool.
The batsuit looked cool. His violence and calling himself Vengeance.
Hey, go to second 54. Do you think that is Colin Farrell?
Let me see. I'm going there. To 54, you said?
Yeah.
Buffering. There we go.
I don't know. I can't tell if that's him or not. It does it.
My 54 seconds in is still Robert Pattinson.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Go to the next second. Fat boy with a beard. Because he's playing Penguin, so I'm assuming he has a bunch of prosthetics on, because obviously, as we know, well, at least traditionally, Penguin has been fat. But also at certain times when he wasn't in the batsuit, Robert Pattinson looked like he was like Twilight age. He looked really, really young at certain points.
Looked really young, yeah. Looked very young.
I don't know what they did, and it looks like that person that drove into that building that they were in is going to blow himself up. And then I think we saw Catwoman a few times. They just never showed.
Well, we saw her eyes, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, go to second 1 minute 18.
118?
Yeah, that might be Colin Farrell. I don't know, but that looks like a penguin.
I can't tell.
It looks like a penguin.
It does.
Because
it looks like it could be.
He has a hook nose. He's bigger. Also, I enjoy that they've brought a bunch of the villains we haven't seen in a while back into Batman. Because obviously we know Joker and everybody loves the Joker, but I feel like he's been oversaturated recently. In terms of there's been a lot of Joker. So to bring these other iconic villains that we haven't really had since, I think, Tim Burton's Batman, Penguin, Riddler. I guess we had technically had Catwoman with Anne Hathaway in the Nolan films, but not really.
Yeah. No.
But I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm hoping it's as good as it looks and as gritty. I feel like this Batman is not going to have the problem that Nolan's Batman did in killing people. I feel like this guy doesn't give a shit.
No, and if he's true to form, this Batman should be pretty radical in his. It's part of we got an allusion to it when whoever is talking to him says, "You're basically one of us."
Mm-hmm.
You're no. It's kind of, it's what Ledger's Joker was doing with Batman, letting him know you're no different from me. You just think you are because of what you're doing it for the right side of things, but you're just as crazy as I am.
I'm pretty sure that was Paul Dano talking as Riddler.
Was it?
Yeah. The only other Riddler we've ever had is Jim Carrey's Riddler, and so this is going to be. I think Paul Dano has the opportunity to do what Ledger did, because I think he's that talented of an actor. He's very underrated. I don't think he's really, outside of people who really focus on cinema, he's not a household name, Paul Dano. People might know his face, but a lot of people, unless they're major cinephiles who've seen a lot of films and love him because he's a fantastic actor. But he has the talent to do something really special with a character like the Riddler. If they give him like a gritty Joker type character.
This is the thing that's piquing my interest, and I hope it delivers on that. And with the cast that they have, I wouldn't say that I'm very excited for it because the jury is still not just out. The jury is pretty clear about DC's success.
Yeah.
My hope is they're going to go the route of story and character, not bombast and stylization.
Yeah. And that's what it looks like, though. It looks like they're going more realistic. And also, it looked like the Batmobile he had was very retro, almost Tim Burton-esque style a little bit, too.
There's a clear, and there's kind of an amalgamation of prior Batmans and even old school TV Batman with some of the insignia and look.
Yeah.
Where the art direction and the art department folks, they really put their heads together and took their time to do something that was kind of celebratory of everything that's been thrown into our minds about Batman up till now, and keeping it original. So far, for the expectations being so high, I think this is a very good trailer.
Yeah, and we won't see it this year. I guarantee that. But
I want this in theaters, man.
Yeah, well, any superhero movie, you just have to watch it, and it's worth it to wait for it to be in theaters. We're just here in America going to have to wait a very long time for a bunch of good films to be in theaters.
Yep.
America, because freedom. Anyways, let us know what you thought about the trailer and what we missed in it, because I'm sure there was a bunch. This is one that I feel like you could go frame by frame and really analyze and speculate what that was and all that kind of stuff. But so far, it's looking real good. Let us know what you thought of it down in the comments below.